Abale ndi alongo, tineneza kuti inuyo zoti kuli page ya malawisports simukudziwa, tipangeni subscribe lero komanso tiwuzeni kunena.
Good morning and welcome, dear listener, to Sunday's edition of Breakfast Show Sport on 2FM with me, Molen Gondwa. Coming up in the program, opening match between Mighty Wanderers and Karonga United was postponed at Kamuzu Stadium after some drama happened. And the Malawi under-23 netball team who have their second match at Telecom Netball League as they play Belbaba today in South Africa. And overseas, Arsenal regained their place at the top of the Premier League as Aziz faced half a strike was enough for the Gunners to beat Newcastle in a hard-fought match at Emirates Stadium. We have these and many more stories. Keep me company. Well, moving on to our first item this morning. A Super League match between Mighty Wanderers and Karonga United has been postponed at Kamuzu Stadium after some drama happened yesterday at the stadium where referees never showed up for the match. And some events happened during the week where Football Association of Malawi advised the Super League of Malawi not to proceed with their idea to host the FDH Bank Premiership official launch match at Kamuzu Stadium, as the stadium hasn't met the required match ladder standards to host all elite matches. But Sulom proceeded with their idea to host the match at the Kamuzu Stadium, where the sponsors were in attendance. The Minister of Sports was also at the stadium, but the match was postponed after several discussions with Football Association of Malawi. But other matches were played yesterday to mark the beginning of 2026 season of FDH Bank Premiership. FCB Nyasa Big Bullets shared the spoils with Civil Service United after a 2-0 draw. Bullets led twice in the match that was played at Civil Stadium, but Civil managed to equalize. In his remarks, the head coach for FCB Nyasa Big Bullets, Gilbert Chira, was not happy with the outcome.
We did twice and Civil cancelled it, but it was a good game. We saw different combinations and some of the guys are new, and I believe this time they will improve. Well, I think it's about how we defend and also how we attack. I believe the team will see different combinations. They performed well, and I think I'm sure there'll be bigger improvement as we go.
That's the voice of Gilbert Chira, the head coach for FCB Nyasa Big Bullets, and his counterpart for Civil Service United, Abbas Makawa, blamed the officiation for the draw. Elsewhere, Silver Strikers managed to collect their first 3-point at Champions Stadium after defeating Kamuzu Barracks by 2-0. Silver Strikers has been the first team to collect the maximum points in the league this season. In his remarks, Peter Ngangira, the head coach for Silver Strikers, was excited with the result.
Yeah, of course, a good start. I think it was a good game. We would have done much better than the 2-0 lead. We cleared a lot of chances, but we're happy for the boys. I think they fought. We're happy for the 3 points, but we're not going to be excited because this is just the beginning of the season. So we're happy for the result, but we still need to touch 1 or 2 places whereby we can do much better in the next game. No, I think the way we started so well. My players looked very professional. You could see that they were never affected. So kudos to the boys that even though so many things happened, but the focus was still there. Of course, when you're playing away, you're playing a team like KB, whereby they're a physical team. You make sure that you frustrate them by scoring as early as you can. So I think our game plan worked. We're happy for the boys, as I said. Never an easy game, especially being the first game, playing away from home. But on the whole, we're happy for the result.
That's the voice of Peter Ngangira, the head coach for Silver Strikers. His counterpart for Kamuzu Barracks, Tione Muhone, was disappointed with the result, saying his boys lost the concentration because at first they were told the match was postponed.
Our game today is not all right. To be frank, the game was postponed, but then our players, they are out of the game. Yes, we are out of concentration. That is why we concede that game.
That's the voice of Tuone Mhone, the coach for Kamuzu Barracks. Elsewhere, Moyale Barracks and Goshen City Dynamos also shared the spoils after a goalless draw in a match that took place at Rompi Stadium. In his remarks, the head coach for the visiting team, Goshen City Dynamos, had this to say.
So tough, but here and there, I would say there were some contributions from elsewhere that we cannot speak all out of in the open, but I would say we could have scored, and we scored 1 goal that was disallowed. They know why they disallowed that goal, and again there were some dubious, officiation sort of, but we can't do otherwise. We accept the result.
That's Alex Ngwira, the head coach for Goshen City Dynamos. His counterpart, Richard Mansa from Moyale Barracks, had this to say.
Yes, we missed it. We did very well, especially in the second half. But we missed a lot. We had some chances, but we missed a lot. Part of which we have 1 point. But as Moyale wanted to get 3, we are playing home. So playing home, you need to get 3. But part of the game, boys did very well, especially in the second half. We attacked. We did attacking a lot, and we also we had some problems of finishing, especially in this match. So we need to improve finishing, especially when we're attacking early. But I should say thanks to the boys, the way they worked, and they did very well, marking properly and attacking in numbers, and it was just too good to watching them play. So yeah, 1 point. We have 1 point. Good to go. We should look forward and look the next match what we're gonna do.
That's Richard Manson, the head coach for Moyale Barracks. Other fixtures in FDH Bank Premiership in the matches that will take place today. Masters FC will take on Chitipa United at Bingo National Stadium. That match will start at 6 o'clock later in the evening. Brigos and Ekaya FC, the match will be played at Civil Stadium in the afternoon. Red Lions up against the Craig Sporting Club at Zomba City Stadium. Mafco FC versus Mitunda Baptist at Champion Stadium. That's it about the FDH Bank Premiership. Moving on to our next item. Malawi under 23 netball team who have their second match at Telkom Netball League in South Africa today, as they will be playing Belbaba in their second match. Malawi under 23 won their first match on Friday after defeating KD Queens by 53 to 44 goals. So that's it about that match. And quickly, We're moving on to overseas. Arsenal regained their place at the top of the Premier League as Eberechi Eze's first half strike was enough for the Gunners to beat Newcastle in a hard-fought match at Emirates Stadium. Mikel Arteta's side had dropped to second place for the first time since October after Manchester City's win against Burnley in midweek had seen them go top of the table on goal difference. Arsenal started the game well and took the lead in the 9th minute through Eze after a well-worked short corner. The England internationals passed the ball on the edge of the box by Kai Havertz and killed an excellent strike into the top corner. So the match ended 1-0 in favor of Arsenal. Other results in English Premier League. Fulham defeated Aston Villa by 1-0. Liverpool defeated Crystal Palace by 3-1. West Ham United defeated Everton by 2-1. Tottenham Hotspurs defeated Wolverhampton Wanderers by 1-0. That's all about the English Premier League results in the matches that were played yesterday. The next fixture will be on Monday as Manchester United will take on Brentford. That's tomorrow. And in FA Cup, Manchester City reached the final after defeating Southampton by 2-1. So Manchester City has reached the final of FA Cup. And today's fixture in the FA Cup, Chelsea will take on Leeds United in second semi-final. Moving on to our next item. Marcus Rashford scored. Barcelona tightened their grip on a second successive La Liga title with a victory over Getafe. On loan, Manchester United forward finished off a sweeping counter-attack in the second half as Hans Flick's side took advantage of Real Madrid's surprise 1-1 draw with Real Betis on Friday night. Barcelona are now 11 points clear of their rivals, with both teams having 5 games remaining as they close in on a 29th title. So that's it about yesterday's Barcelona match as Leon 2-0 against Getafe. Other matches, Aves defeated Mallorca by 2-1. Valencia defeated Girona by 2-1. Atletico Madrid defeated Athletic Club by 3-2. Today's fixture in La Liga, Rayo Vallecano take on Real Sociedad. Oviedo up against Elche. Osasuna up against Sevilla, and Villarreal up against Celta Vigo. And on Monday, Espanyol versus Levante. To our next item. Champions Bayern Munich stage a stunning second half comeback to beat Mainz 5 in a 7-goal thriller. Vincent Kompany's men were 3-0 down at the break after the Bayern boss made 9 changes from the midweek win over Bayer Leverkusen in the German Cup semi-finals, with the Bundesliga title already secured following last weekend's win over Stuttgart, and with Tuesday's Champions League last 4 phase leg clash with PSG in mind. But he threw on Harry Kane and Michael Olise at the interval before Jamal Musiala also came on early in the second half, and all 3 helped complete the remarkable turn around. So the match ended 4-3 in favor of Bayern Munich. Other results in German Bundesliga: Augsburg 1, Frankfurt 1. Heidenheim 2, St. Pauli 0. Köln 1, Leverkusen 2. Wolfsburg 0, Borussia Mönchengladbach 0. Hamburg 1, Hoffenheim 2. And today's fixture in German Bundesliga: Stuttgart will take on Bremen. Dortmund up against Freiburg. So that's it. Moving on to tennis. Briton Kate Butler said it was a privilege to play alongside absolute icon Venus Williams as they reached round 2 of the women's doubles at the Madrid Open. Butler, who was knocked out of the singles draw on Friday, and Williams, 45, had never played together before, but defeated China's Yang Xing and Su Yifan 4-6, 6-3, 10-7. They will take on Taiwan's Su Wei and American Sophia Kenin in round 2. 7-time Grand Slam champion Williams is on an 11-match losing streak in singles, and her last doubles win was at the US Open in September. Butler only approached Williams about playing earlier this week and admitted to feeling nervous before stepping on to the court. In the singles tournament, world number 4 Iga Swiatek was forced to retire from her third round tear against American Anna Lee because of illness. Poland's Swiatek bounced back from losing the opening set to take the second, but was trailing 3-0 in the decider when she caught time on her tournament. It is the earliest 6-time Grand Slam winner. Swiatek has exited the Madrid Open in 5 appearances, having won the title in 2024. Well, with that item, we conclude this edition of Sunday's Breakfast Show Sport on 2FM. Before the top stories once again, FDH Bank opener between Mighty Wanderers and Kalonga United was postponed at Kamuzu Stadium yesterday after Lefalis never showed up for the match. Malawi under-23 netball team will play their second match today in South Africa in Telkom Netball League as they are taking on Belbab at 11 o'clock later this morning. And overseas, Arsenal regained their place at the top of the Premier League as Berechi Eze's first half strike was enough for the Gunners to beat Newcastle in a hard-fought match at Emirates Stadium. I've been your host this morning, Molen Gondwa.
Tukuthokozeni pa isankho chanu chomwe munasankha pokhala ndi ife amayi for us. Zomwe kwambiri takuthokozani.